Hi, and welcome to a new video. Sport watches have long been a staple in the world of athletics and active lifestyles, offering a blend of functionality, durability, and style. They are designed not only to withstand the rigors of physical activity, but also to enhance performance through various features that cater to athletes and fitness enthusiasts alike. At their core, sport watches are built for endurance. Made of durable materials like stainless steel, titanium, or ruggedized plastic, they are often water-resistant or waterproof, shock-resistant, and able to endure harsh environments. This makes them ideal for outdoor adventures like hiking, swimming, or extreme sports. Many sport watches are equipped with scratch-resistant glass or sapphire crystal in order to protect the face of the watch from damage during physical activities. Another aspect that sets sport watches apart is their versatility. While they are designed for physical activities, many sport watches have sleek and stylish designs that make them suitable for everyday wear. This balance of form and function allows users to transition seamlessly from a workout session to a casual setting without needing to swap the watch. Today, I want to count down 6 sporty automatic watches that you can buy with less than $300. Loris is a watch brand that was launched by the Seiko Watch Corporation in 1982. Loris was created to provide stylish and reliable timepieces, targeting a younger and more price-sensitive audience. These watches are popular especially in Europe and Asia, where they offer an accessible entry point for people seeking a balance between design and affordability. I own a Loris Automatic, and I'm planning to make a review in the near future. This model here boasts a sleek, sporty design, highlighted by a sunburst dial, a marked bezel, and a day-date window at 3 o'clock. The bezel is only meant for design purposes, as it doesn't rotate in any direction. Even though I do not like this construction choice, I can understand the role of this fixed bezel, to give the watch a more sporty aesthetic. There are many color variations that you can choose from. My favorite is this one with the blue sunburst dial, a matching blue bezel, and a bright orange seconds hand. The details and reflections looks best in natural light. This overall appearance gives you the impression that this watch is more expensive than it actually is. The stainless steel case has an interesting shape, being similar to a vintage watch, and measuring 43 millimeters in diameter. The bracelet is also made from stainless steel and features a jubilee shape. It looks very similar to the bracelet on my Seiko GMT. I didn't find more information, but I'm pretty sure these bracelets are made using the same blueprints, with slightly different finishing details. The movement can be admired through the glass on the back of the watch. This is an entry-level caliber with a day-date complication, a DiaShock system, and 41 hours of power reserve. It is essentially a modified version of the widely known Seiko Caliber 7S26. This was made for watches outside of the main Seiko brand, such as Alba, Pulsar, and Loris. If you own a watch with this movement, please share it in the comments below and tell us what you think about it. The cost of this watch is somewhere between $125 and $175. This is a very good price considering what it offers. If you just want a good enough watch at an accessible price for your outdoor activities, go for it. Sector is a less-known brand among watch enthusiasts, but I don't think it's a bad one by default. This is an Italian brand, founded in 1973 in southern Italy, in Naples. Today, this brand is owned by a jewelry company located near Padova region. This model borrows the diver watch aesthetic from more expensive timepieces. But let's be clear from the beginning, this is not a diving tool, and it shouldn't be used as one. But if you want a watch with a sporty design on your wrist, and with a cost under $300, this is an option for you. It features a monodirectional rotating bezel made from aluminum, a stainless steel case with 43 millimeters in diameter, and a Jubilee bracelet. Unfortunately, this watch has only 10 bars of underwater pressure certification. With 15 or 20 bars, it would be a more appealing choice. The dial is solid black with white indices, and a date window at 3 o'clock. There are 3 color variations, this one with a black dial and half blue bezel, one with a blue dial and half blue half red bezel, and another one with a black dial and golden accents on the bezel and bracelet. The first model is the one I like the most, and I think it looks really good for this price category. I find the gold version very unattractive, but this is just my opinion. Maybe you like it and I'm okay with that. The hour hand is trying to mimic a Mercedes hand, but with the sector logo instead of the one of the German car manufacturer. This is a nice detail, which brings a touch of unicity. There is no lume on this dial, and this is an important downside. Even though this is not a diver watch, I think this design requires some luminescent material in order to feel complete. The movement is a standard Miyota automatic, with 41 hours of power reserve. This is a very simple caliber with a decent accuracy. This is a common encounter on a large variety of watches, so you can easily find someone to repair it. But if you want to replace it entirely, it will cost you around $70. Speaking of dollars and cents, I believe this watch is a little overpriced, with a cost on the manufacturer's website of $280. It only has a regular mineral crystal, only 100 meters of water resistance, and it lacks a back opening. But the design and finishing look premium, more similar to a watch that costs more than $300. So it's up to you to decide if this timepiece is worth it or not. Tell me in the comments section, what do you think? A much better alternative to the sector we just discussed is this Festina. It features the same Miyota caliber with the same diver aesthetic. The main difference is that this Festina is suitable for casual diving because it has 20 bars of pressure resistance. It features luminescent material on the hands and indexes and a monodirectional rotating bezel with the minutes inscribed on its surface. The case measures 44 millimeters and is made from stainless steel. There are a lot of color variations you can choose from, each one with its own personality. There is a black dial with black bezel, a black dial with green bezel, a gold version with a black dial and a black bezel, another with blue dial and blue bezel, and so on and so forth. You got the idea. No matter the color, each dial has a little sunburst appearance, especially visible under natural light. The watch is protected by a sapphire crystal with a little dome for the date. That is a very nice choice, considering the sector watch we previously discussed is equipped with just a regular mineral glass, but costs $50 extra. This Festina can be found at a very accessible price of around $230, considering its specifications. In my opinion, even though this Festina is obviously a better alternative when we consider the technical details, it doesn't have the same premium appearance of the sector. Maybe it's because of the Jubilee bracelet or the brighter colors, but I think the sector looks better. Next, we have a field timepiece. This is a fun everyday watch that offers a tremendous amount of value for the money paid. This military style was originally created for pilots and navigators, with a layout that had to be clear and easy to read quickly, as well as being robust and reliable. It comes in two color variations, one navy blue and another khaki. Both feature orange accents on the dial and internal face of the strap. This contrast gives this watch a more vibrant look and contributes to its overall sporty aesthetic. The hands and indexes are painted with Lumi Bright, and the whole dial is covered by a curved Hardlex crystal. There is also a limited edition orange and black model, which is harder to find. Everywhere I looked it was out of stock. The case is made of stainless steel, and it measures 39.5 millimeters in diameter. It is attached to your wrist by a bomber jacket-style strap made from nylon. This setup is very comfortable to wear, and the whole watch weighs only 75 grams. It will feel light and it will look great on most wrists. Through the open back we can admire this in-house automatic movement, which feature day and date complications, stop seconds hand function, and 41 hours of power reserve. With the 10 bars of underwater pressure resistance, this tool will be your trustworthy companion in every outdoor activity you want to practice. Citizen is an important player in the world of affordable quality watches. This Japanese brand offers a great number of accessible watches, varying from elegant dress watches to versatile diver watches. With the ProMaster collection, Citizen has created a series of watches that offer incredible value for money. This watch is a real entry-level diving tool because it offers 200 meters of underwater resistance. So for casual surface diving or snorkeling, this is the perfect watch at this price. There are 4 color variations you can choose from. The black and blue ones are the most common encounters, but there is also a dark green model and a black-orange one. If we zoom in on the dials of these watches, we see that all of them feature a grainy texture with a discrete gradient. I think the orange dial model is the most interesting watch from this series, because it's a less common design compared to what we usually see. But whatever style you prefer, Citizen has you covered. All 4 watches come with stamped rectangular indexes with polished edges and generous luminescent material. The hands are also painted with lume, including the Mercedes hour hand. All of these are covered by a regular mineral glass. I am a bit disappointed because I expected sapphire on this watch, but they had to cut costs in order to keep the price as accessible as possible. This watch is powered by an almost in-house automatic Citizen movement. I say almost because this caliber is part of the Miyota 8200 family and was discontinued, and is no longer offered in their catalog of movements. But this is now a Citizen-only movement not available for third-party sellers or other watch brands. It delivers 42 hours of power reserve and has a day and date complication. Most commonly, you will see this watch for sale with a rubber strap at a price less than $300. This setup is appropriate for outdoor activities. The rubber is resistant, light, and easy to replace if damaged. However, there is another variant of the blue dial watch, which is equipped with a stainless steel oyster bracelet with a folding clasp. This costs a little more than $300. Tell me in the comments if you like any of the watches from this collection. My final recommendation for today is this Orient Sporty Automatic. This is an upgrade of the renowned Orient Mako and Ray models. However, this gorgeous and reliable dive watch features a different caliber. With the Mako and Ray models, you had a separate button to set the day, but with this watch it's simply integrated with the crown, like any other watch. The case measures 41.5 millimeters in diameter and is made of stainless steel. It has a metallic monodirectional rotating bezel with a luminescent dot placed at 12 o'clock. The dial is colored in marine blue and has a sunburst effect, contrasted by the bright luminescent hands and indexes. The seconds hand has an arrow shape with a red tip. This watch has 200 meters of underwater certification and a screw-down crown. This way you will be able to swim and dive without any problem. Unfortunately, the glass is just mineral crystal. But if any scratches appear, with $30 or so, I would buy an aftermarket sapphire glass and install it at a watch service. You can install it yourself at home, but in order to keep the water resistance intact, you might want to go to a professionist. It's up to you. The engine of this watch is a Japanese automatic movement with 22 joules. This caliber is found in Orient watches released as far back as 2016. It has 40 hours of power reserve, a good accuracy, and it's not expensive to service it. That's it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this subject. I invite you to write your opinion in the comments section. I'm curious to know which watch would you buy and which not. If you like my content, consider subscribing and leaving a thumbs up. Until next time, keep watching.